guys, so the teardown starts today. I'm going to start by getting the bonnet off because it's just going to get in the way. There's no reason for it to be on the car. So I need to take the sound deadening off, remove the clips for the wash jets, and then I can get the whole bonnet off and we can start getting other little bits off, ready for the engine to come out. So here's the progress that I made today. I thought I wouldn't film it because you guys have seen it all before. It's just taking bits off. It's boring to watch. So I thought I'd just update you on the progress that we've made as of today, and then the next time we work on it I'll add that onto this video, and so on and so forth until the whole base stripped. And then, well, it'll be off for prep and off for painting. We're going to continue with the strip down of the Puma. I'm looking forward to getting the main pieces out, which are aircon, potentially power steering, stripping out the bulkhead, as Ed said that he'd help me do because I've got no idea what I'm doing. So I'll leave that in the hands of someone who knows a little bit more than me about taking bits and bobs apart. Ed's pretty much professional when it comes to Pumas, Fiestas. They all share the same sort of stuff. So I trust that we're going to get quite a fair amount done today. We're still not going to get the engine out because that's going to be a little bit of a ball ache where we don't have too much room. We're going to have to get the drive shafts out and all that. So I'm going to leave that for another time. But today we're just going to get, hopefully, aircon, strip down the bulkhead, get a few other bits and bobs out, get that engine bay looking a little bit more bare, ready for the engine bay paint. So it's going to be awesome. So we'll turn the camera around now. I'll show you guys how far I've gotten already with the stuff that I've taken out of the car. So underneath all of here is like the bonnet, the bumper, all of that stuff. These are bits that I've taken out just to make it a little bit easier to get to things while the engine's still in the car, and it's also going to make it a lot easier to get the engine out as well. This intake manifold here is quite large, so it sits quite close to the front of the car. So getting this out is definitely going to make it a lot easier to get the engine out, ready for the overhaul pretty much. Obviously coolant bits there, fan, radiator, front cold air intake, which is absolutely useless on this car. Coming into the garage here, the lights turn on. We've obviously got Puma. Like I say, engine's coming out very soon. Strip back most of this stuff. A couple of little bits which are a little bit annoying to get off. This like lock carrier piece here, I don't really want to play around with it. I'll wait until Ed gets here so we can get that off properly. Like I say, power steering hose and bits are out. There are still a few more bits that need to come out at the back here for the power steering, for the cooler and that sort of thing. But we're getting there. It's a lengthy process making sure that everything is out ready for the full respray. But it's definitely going to be very well worth it. Like I say, I love this car, I love this colour. I can't wait to see it in a fresh coat of paint with a ceramic coat. It's going to look really, really nice. Just little bits like this brake servo, you can see how ugly it looks. That's going to get a full overhaul, maybe even get the old style one, which is the one I had before this. If I can get hold of one, get that fully refurbished, get everything looking perfect, ready for show. Like I say, this project's not going to be a 5-minute project. This can take a bloody long time. I'm more than happy to put the time in, put the effort in, put the money in. It's going to be an awesome project. I've still got the purple Fiesta, which you guys may or may not be able to see out there. So I've got all the time in the world to get this car looking as clean as possible. So I'm really looking forward to it. The car's up in the air now. I've just made a discovery. I've just taken off the inner arch liner on the driver's side, and oh my god, look at the amount of dirt that's come out. There's still loads more in there. It's just dirt. Tons and tons of dirt, soil. I don't even know what this is. It needs to be hoovered up. But just look at this crap coming out. There's tons of it. It's non-stop. What on earth is this shit? Look. Just for like size, that is literally like, it's not light either, it's heavy stuff. Bloody hell, I need to get all of that out. There she is. We got to lift it out through.
There she is.
What's that, the heater matrix?
That's the heater matrix has been left in there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, let's try and take that out. going on YouTube.
It is going on YouTube,
Oh,
yeah.
great.
I've actually been recording today.
Go and have a laugh at the work jacket.
The grandad jumper. We've gotten this far. Ed's pretty much taken over the past like hour. Aircon's out. What else? Clutch lines out the back, so the bulkhead's a bit more clear now. Eventually we're going to have to get the servo off and all that stuff, but that's probably going to be after the engine comes out. That's going to give us a hell of a lot more room to get back there, get the servo off. And then for the fuse box and stuff, you suggested that we roll it out the back, and once it's out the back, get in the car, get all of the plugs and connectors out, fuse box out, and then the engine should be pretty much naked by then.
He says.
It's not going to snap your finger off.
No, that's why I need some needle nose.
So that probably wouldn't go down well with YouTube.
Change your fucking gloves! Oh, there we go. There we go. So that's the clip out.
Yep. Looks like a bloody hair clip, doesn't it? Hairpin, whatever.
This is going to go bang.
Do you want me to put my foot on the brake?
Yeah, that would help.
Yeah? Okay.
Oh, no, okay.
Oh, you got... Oh, okay. Oh. There you go.
Oh, well, we should do ceremonial for YouTube, shouldn't we?
Yeah, go on then. Alright guys, so just in the car now. I do apologise for the crappy quality of it, it's not very good. We managed to get so much done today. All the aircon systems out, pollen filter boxes out, heater matrix, heater box, aircon, evaporator, absolutely everything. All of that stuff is out. Ed's been ever so kind to tidy up all the wiring for me to make the engine coming out so much easier. And we have a tiny little conversation with Ed and Jess. Jess suggested that we paint the engine at home. I was originally planning to do it at a body shop and get a body shop to do it, but with the finish that Ed got from his engine bay, from the prep work that Jess had done and from the painting that they both done together, they had such a great finish, and I think that it would probably make a hell of a lot more sense to do it at home. You know, I've got some great friends that are more than willing to help, so I'd be really happy to do it at home. Even if it's not the most pristine finish, it's going to look great. So I think that it would make a hell of a lot more sense to do the painting at home, because that way we don't really need to move the car anywhere. I don't have to get it trailered, which is obviously money and time. It's going to be great, so I don't want to talk too much on that, but that's that. I think the next part of this video will be focusing on getting the engine out. Once that's out, we'll give the engine bay a good clean, and that'll be it pretty much. It'll be on to the prep work, so hope you guys enjoyed this little segment. It's going to be quite a long video. I'll catch you guys in a moment, I guess, when we go to pull the engine out. There's really not a lot to do now, and yeah, should be all good. So I'll see you guys in a sec. Alright guys, so I've just had to go to mine to get a hammer. It's a couple of days after the last video now, and I'm just working on getting the drive shafts out, all of that good stuff, manifold hopefully, and then should be able to drop the engine. It should be Gucci. I've just had to go to mine to grab this hammer, which has definitely seen better days. As you guys can probably see, but I've always used this hammer, it's never really been a problem. And we're basically just going to bang the drive shafts out, because I'm going to get some new ones anyway. These ones are horrible. It's pretty much out. What if I use a bolt to push that out? Okay, right, there we go. Then that can come off. Ah, thank God. Alright guys, so that's pretty much it. I've got the engine out now. Sorry I couldn't film a lot, but it was literally just a nightmare trying to get it out on my own. I did get it out on my own in the end though. Surprised that I was able to do that, but here she is. And there's the empty, wow, nearly empty bay now. Obviously still quite a bit more to do. Got to strip all this back subframe out, steering off. Obviously the suspension out, shocks, all of that, top mounts, and then we'll probably be on to the prep for the painting of the bay. So yeah, that's pretty much that. We'll have another scene where you're just pulling something out of the car from like the same side of the car. Yeah, me and Ed got the car back out the garage. Fuse box is coming out now. Yeah, I gave the engine bay a quick little clean. Doesn't look too bad, but obviously it's going to look nothing like this once it's all done, which is nice. Oh, I see. It's like a fucking fiddle, yeah. There we go. Is that the last bit of wire? Oh my god! Is that the ABS? Cool. Oh Lord. This is what a wiring loom looks like if you actually do it properly, right? There you go. Just chuck it over there, mate. I'll move it in a minute. Puma engine's going to Ed. I'm giving it to him. There's his ST powered Mark V. Keep coming. Keep coming. Bit more, mate. Bit more. Bit more. Yep. Stop. 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 That's fine.
Bit more. Stop. Stop. Stop.
Yeah. So we're gonna lift that in there now. Take it easy, man. See you later. Alright guys, so we've wrapped everything up. That was Ed's other car. That's his red Mark V, which, believe it or not, has an ST180 engine in it, which is absolutely crazy. He took me out on it probably at the start of the year now. It scared the absolute life out of me so fast. So yeah, it's an awesome car. So yeah, I'd just like to thank Ed very much. We managed to get this far, and that's pretty much as far as I want to go in terms of taking those bits out. Fuse boxes out, all the wiring, that's pretty much done. Like I say, there's not really much more to film. This brake bar that we're kind of struggling to get out, we're not going to bother getting that out. We're just going to mask around it and paint it while it's in, which is completely fine. Next probably video, we'll get the subframe off and all that. If I can be, bothered to really film that sort of thing. I know that's not too interesting, but yeah, I just thought I'd show you guys. There's not really much left. I'll get the ABS out in my spare time, and after that, that's pretty much it. It's ready to start sanding down and cracking all the prep work, which is going to take a bloody long time, but it'll be well worth it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was quite a long one, stripping down the Puma. It's off the road now, as you guys can see. It's on a sawn, so we've got plenty of time to put some time, quality time, money into the build. In the next video we'll speak more about engine plans, that sort of thing, but for now, I've been Lewis, you've been awesome, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.